Happy Tuesday! Today we're going to talk about eating well when you have a crazy life. Hi, thanks for joining us for this week's Guru Tips Tuesday. I am here with Moniqua Plante, who is an actress and beautiful, and also the owner of the Plante Life. Moniqua is a health coach, and she helps her clients achieve the healthy, energetic lives that they were meant to live.
Exactly.
Yes. So thank you so much for joining us
Well,
today.
thanks for having me.
Yes.
I think this is a fun topic for all of us
really
actors.
is.
Yeah.
Yes. And this is video 1 of a 2-part series that we're doing with Moniqua, so be sure to join us next week as well. Today we're going to talk about a topic that is near and dear to most of our hearts, and that's eating healthy. So I'm going to jump right in with a question. I, as an actor, and a lot of us know how to eat healthy. Like, we kind of know what to eat, right? Well, we got that part down. But then we get 3 auditions in a day. We have 2 commercials and 2 theatrical, or that would be 4, right? So we have a lot of auditions. And we have another appointment. We have to meet our agent. We have to go pick up our, retouched photographs or whatever.
And have a regular job or go to class.
God forbid we have a job or we have to go to class that night, right? So what do we do when we just have a day where we leave early in the morning and we don't get home until late and we end up eating fast food or other crap because we just feel like we don't have a choice?
Well, the first order of business is preparation. And as actors, we know what that means, right? And we prepare our scenes for classes, we prepare for meetings, we definitely prepare for our auditions. So, really it's about preparing yourself to have a good long day. Right?
Yeah.
So really number 1 is preparing, give yourself that 30 minutes the night before to pack your lunch. It doesn't take that long. Use leftovers, chicken and quinoa and a kale salad, something that's super easy to make if you have to make it. Kale is a super nutrient dense green and it will last all day, even if it's a little bit dressed. I make a huge thing of green smoothies and I put them in one of those giant mason jars and I keep that in a cooler all day and I just sip on that.
So you just have a cooler in your car?
Yeah, one of those soft coolers. You get one of those. They're ideal. Your goal is when you can get them at CVS or Walgreens. They're super inexpensive and it will save you on those long days. And preparation also means, getting to bed at a decent hour so you can get up early enough to make your breakfast and start your day right.
Breakfast is important.
Yeah.
That's great.
The second tip I would say, and it kind of goes along with the first, is, carry really energy boosting snacks. We should be eating about every 2 hours to maintain a really nice blood sugar level throughout the day. So carry those healthy snacks with you, hummus and veggies, almond butter and apples or almonds. Almonds and nuts in general, with the exception of peanuts, they raise the acetylcholine in our brain, which makes us feel clearer and more focused.
That's always good as actors.
Exactly, right? Especially if you're auditioning, you have 3 different things you're doing that day. It'll help you just be really, really balanced. And the third one is something that you will hear me talk about over and over again is stay hydrated. We are a nation of dehydrated people and most of us don't have any idea how much water we should be drinking. So drink way more than you think you need and don't wait until you're thirsty, because if you wait until you're thirsty, you're already dehydrated. If you think about it, our bodies are 75% water and our brains are 85% water. So, naturally we have to replenish that vital fluid. I mean, it'll help you, maintain a healthy weight. It makes your skin look clear and bright. It'll help you stay focused and clear and get yourself through that long day.
Awesome. So what about for the times when we're on set? And we booked that job and we're so excited and we get to set and we're faced with this table full of sugar. And we're just like, I like red vines. Granola bars or whatever. Exactly. Yeah. So what are your tips around what we should do for that day?
Well, it depends on which set you're on. Obviously, if you're on, a network show or a commercial, you're going to be pretty well set. So it's really going to be up to you to make a good conscious choice.
Good choice.
Yeah, it really is, because if you think about, okay, you finally booked that job, right? And all that preparation and everything that goes into it. So then you're on set. You don't want to eat stuff that's going to spike your blood blood sugar and then crash you a few hours later. Like you want to be balanced and maintain a really nice energetic level throughout the day. So just make those good choices. They will always have healthy options at those craft services tables. Almonds, apples, bananas, lots of water. If you feel like you need a little caffeine, maybe go for the green tea instead of the coffee. It's not as dehydrating. If you're on a ultra low budget, or student film, which we've all done, those budgets are really tight. So food is not going to be real high on their priority list. So this goes back to my first thing is preparation. Don't be afraid to pack your own lunch. Pack a lunch, pack snacks, big thing of water. They'll always have water, but, just really take care of yourself first. And don't be afraid, and this goes for a lot of new actors, if this is their first job or whatever, don't be afraid to tell the producer or whoever's in charge of craft services that you have food restrictions. I used to say this a lot, like I was gluten-free, which I'm not gluten-free, but I was gluten-free on those sets because then it helped me avoid having to have the pizza, the sandwiches, the fast food, which all those starchy bread products are going to spike your insulin and then crash you. And that's when we are most susceptible for going for the coffee and the donut and the sugary snacks that are going to try and get us back up to where we want to be.
That's awesome. I feel like I could talk to you all day, but of course we have limited time. So what's one more tip that you want to share with our viewers today?
Oh, this is my favorite. It's sleep, people. Get sleep. We are also a nation of completely sleep-deprived individuals. And getting really good sleep is the best thing you can do for your body and the biggest boost that you can give your career. A very well-rested actor is a relaxed actor, so
that's great.
Just get good sleep.
So
You'll
true.
see it all over you, you'll look healthier, your eyes will be bright, you're just going to feel good, feel focused, and be able to go book that job.
That's awesome. Thank you, Monica.
You are so welcome.
So if you want more free tips from Monica, be sure to visit her website at theplantelife.com. Check out the spelling on your screen. And she also has the opportunity for you to sign up to get a fabulous food journal from her.
Yes, that's a great way to jumpstart your journey to kick-ass health, as I like to say.
So definitely check that out. If you want some one-on-one time with Monica, and let's face it, who wouldn't? You can sign up on her website for a 30-minute consultation with her. So definitely check that out. And be sure to subscribe to our YouTube channel so that you don't miss next week's video on how to care for your body as an actor. So we will see you then. Tweet out the tweetable to your friends. And thanks a lot for joining us.
Thank you.
Bye.